I'm sure you already know what I'm making right now. That's right, guacamole. So, ingredients. Of course, avocados, which are perfectly ripe. Let's check. Guess if you can take it off easily. That's the right color. Oh yeah, perfect. Onions, I just like using the green onions because it's a toned down flavor. We got aroma tomato. I'm gonna show you a method of cutting this that I never knew before, and I just learned it on YouTube. I do like adding 1 garlic clove for every, I want to say 3 avocados. Of course, lime, jalapeno. I've seen people also use serrano peppers. Naturally, cilantro. I did bring this back to life. This was basically done. Most people probably would have thrown it away, bought a new one. I just put it into a sink full of really cold water for about 20 minutes and it came right back to life. So I washed this thoroughly because cilantro, you gotta wash it. Of course, salt and pepper, but this is the very Asian, very unique ingredient, sriracha. I learned this from a James Beard awarded chef. I can't explain it. Just try it. You're gonna love it. Not too much, and if you want extra, you just put it right on top. It makes for a nice presentation. Our favorite, if you remember, Juanita's local. Let's see, I think made in Oregon. Yep, made in Oregon. Our neighbor here in Washington State. And I'm gonna have a beer while I do this, and I'm gonna show you the whole process of making guacamole. Guacamole's gotta be the most underrated side dish. It could almost be a main dish if you're a vegan, but I like to have it with my eggs in the morning. I make extra and I put it in the fridge. It's a great side dish for steaks, and of course, dipping it with chips or having it with Mexican food. We were supposed to have nachos, but they went to Taco Bell, so I'm gonna snack on guacamole. All right, so there's 3 stages to my guacamole. I call it the mince, the mash, the mix. So we're gonna start with the mince. One thing I like to do here is take the center piece out, center part. Now this is super bougie, totally unnecessary, but I like taking that bitter core out. Just this tiny little thing, I just put it off to the side. Same thing here. Put it off to the side. You get the onion flavor without getting too much of the bitterness. I rough chop this part. This is the first part of the mince. You're gonna see I'm gonna turn it into a paste. Take a little bit of the jalapeno. I am gonna just leave the seeds in there. Rough chop this as well. And I'll tell you why it can be super rough. Because the mince is really gonna turn into, as I mentioned, a paste. And take a little bit of cilantro. I'm gonna take the stem side for this first stage. Boom. Get a little bit of lime. I'll be using lime throughout the whole process. Squeeze a little bit in there. Perfect for this. This is some local sea salt. Very coarse. Put that right on top. Take a little break. Some of that cerveza. Cheers. This part, really important because this is gonna almost create a base of sorts. I take all those minced ingredients and I'm just going to mash it. I know I mentioned the second stage is the mash, but this is me just smashing it into a paste. Oh yeah, I forgot. Tripping. This is one of the reasons why I do this, is the garlic. Totally forgot. Put that right in there. What this does is it incorporates all that garlic flavor throughout the whole guacamole without getting any chunks of garlic. This is the secret to getting all that goodness. Cilantro, onion, jalapeno, and garlic. whole thing. Bam! I used to just put in a whole half, which I may or may not do. My favorite way. Turn it. Bam. Oh, I'm just gonna do it. I like to cut off the ends. I find that it makes it way easier to peel. Just a tiny tip like that. This makes it super easy. I used to use a spoon for this part, but bam. Look how easy that is, especially if it's ripe. So what I like to do is on the second stage, which is the mash, I only do 2 of the 3 avocados, and I'll show you exactly why. So at this point, I am still going to be mincing the rest of the ingredients, but it is not going to get minced into a paste. So I do want this fairly small so it incorporates, but I like to have it still chunky so you get all the flavors of the different ingredients. Put that in there. Alright, so for the tomato, this is what I do. I just learned this on YouTube. Love YouTube for this reason. Just cut off the side like this. Cut off the other side like that. Take the third side, now the fourth side. And I learned this from a fellow chef on YouTube. I don't know him. But he doesn't add this. He says he doesn't like the moisture. Now, I do not throw this away because this is delicious eats. In fact, I'm just gonna put a little salt on it right now. Oh yeah, just eat it, just like this. Oh my God, don't waste this. This is so delicious. Now I'm gonna take these parts, same thing, rough chop them, little slices like that. When you do it this way, it's easier to get them nice and uniformed. Cilantro, of course, bring back that bunch. So I already got the stems in there, and now this is the leafy part. I may throw a little bit more later. Same thing, rough chop, put it right in there. If you don't want it too spicy, you can just remove the seeds, but me and Judy, we like it spicy. Real spicy. Oh yeah, be careful later. Gotta wash your fingers real nice. Don't want to rub your eyes. Seeds and all. Right in there. Lime. So the first part was the mince, which gets turned into paste. The second part is the mash, which is exactly what it sounds like. We'll add a little more salt, not too much. At this point, I will add some black pepper. I'm curious, my friends from Mexico, do you add black pepper to yours? Also, what are ingredients that you do add or you don't add that you're seeing here? I'm not really mashing the other ingredients. I'm just mashing the avocado so it gets to a paste. But I'm about to show you the third stage. The last stage is the mix. And this is what I do. I take my last avocado, gonna open it up just like I did the other ones. But instead of scooping out a whole half, what I'm going to do here, take out the seed. I'm going to dice it right in the skin. Now if it's ripe, you don't have to put a lot of pressure, and the skin is going to keep it from cutting through because I'm not really putting a lot of pressure. So I'm just getting it to some nice cubes. This is the mix. I will add a little bit more lime juice. I'm gonna add a little bit of cilantro, just a little bit. I like that cilantro flavor. That's it. Not very much sriracha at all. Oh, I forgot. I don't even need this. I forgot what this is called. Let me know in the comments, what is this device called? And here you go. The mix. All I'm doing is mixing it together because I want those chunks of avocado to survive this process so that when you bite into the guacamole on your chip, you still get all that flavor of the avocado. Oh yeah. Gotta do a taste test, of course. Oh man. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Everyone's gonna love this. Right here. Alright, Juliana's gonna be my taste tester. How's it taste? Mmm. Yeah? Mmm. Really? You like it?
I don't usually like guacamole.
Well, you're older now, you're more mature, but I'm telling you, everybody loves this guacamole. And that sriracha, I'm telling you, it's subtle, but you won't be able to go back to normal guac. Especially if you like sriracha. We like it spicy. You heard it from Juliana. She's so mature now. Her palate has changed.
It is pretty spicy, but I was telling Mommy I wanted to build up my spice tolerance at Taco Bell.
Okay, well, this will help too because there's a lot of jalapeno in this. Try this. I have another video on my channel. Just type in Benji guacamole recipe. But you just saw it right there. The biggest difference though is this. The molcajete. My friend from Mexico tells me this is suspiciously perfect. I have seen other Mexican chefs using molcajetes that are perfect, but she says where she's from, they're handmade and so they don't have this precision. So let me know, are there molcajetes, which is this volcanic rock bowl, that look like this? Or is this just a fake? Is this a scam? Regardless, it works perfectly fine, but I do like to serve it in here at the parties. I don't want to leave it in here too long. So what I will do eventually, put it in this bowl. But at the rate at which me and Juliana are eating this, I think we should bring some to Mommy though, because honestly, she might love this. Yeah, let me put some in there for her. There we go. Get one for the road. What's that?
Yeah, whatever. I said that's a little much because I had a lot on here, but whatever.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see what Mommy thinks.
It's so good.
Oh.
It's so...
Here, this is your bowl.
Oh, thank you.
It's surprisingly good.
Juliana.
What's that?
Nachos, girl.
What's that,
Guacamole.
What's that?
It's avocado and something
Mommy,
else.
let's try this.
How's the flavor? Does it need anything?
Mm-mm. That's so good, Daddy.
Juliana was scarfing it down.
Great job. Here.
No,
It's spicy.
No, like this.
I
It's spicy.
No, that's not spicy. I used to call this the perfect 10 guacamole because there was 10 ingredients in it. You'll have to make a ton of this because it will be gone. Even Juliana loves it.
Yeah, even I love it.
She's got really high standards. Put it in the comments. What do you want to see me cook next on this channel? Hit the like button. If you're new to this channel, hello. Subscribe.